crazy stuff. As promised in last video, I'm going to be talking about movies today, and specifically, I'm going to be going through my letterboxd. That's why I have this really weird setup. I'm just going to go like that, because I don't want you guys to see that I looked up how to do screen capture on OBS. Okay, let's get started. Just go to my letterboxd. This is going to take me some weird thing. Okay. I haven't put in every single thing on letterboxd I've ever seen. I just put in movies that I like. Actually, I'm gonna log one that I watched on a plane recently. I went to go see the Eagles in Las Vegas, which was pretty cool. I like the Eagles. I think they're a great band. But on the way home, I watched Piece by Piece, which was really good. Like, oh, not that one. Like, really good. Like, I was surprised how good it was. We're gonna give it a 4. But I'm I'm very frugal with my ratings. Yeah, some of my ratings are a little corny, but yeah, I've done 29 this year, 44 in total. Wow, I've done more than I thought I did. But let me check. You guys can actually see this. Okay. If I full screen it, is that better? Okay. Yeah, you guys can follow me on Letterboxd if you want. I don't know why you would, but you can if you want to. Yeah, so let's just go to my diary. And I'm just going to talk about my opinions on some of these movies. If I go through every single one of these, it might take a long time. But that's okay. I'm not filming this when I was late. I'm filming this at literally the exact same time. Alright, well, let's aim for another 30-minute video. I fixed my mic, I think. Hopefully. So let's go. Piece by Piece. This is really good. It's a documentary. It's a documentary about Pharrell Williams, and it's done in Lego, and it's really cool. I would highly recommend it. The music's great. As I said in the last video, I'm getting into producing, so I thought it was really interesting, and I think the way that it was artistically done, especially with the Lego, I think it kind of amplifies it, and it was like I was getting emotional. I didn't like cry or anything. Though there are movies on here that I will say made me cry, and I'll tell you that. But moving on to a movie that did not make me cry. Her. This movie I did not like. So basically in the future, it's like there's not really romantic relationships. Or like, not really right. It's just like based in the future, and I think it's supposed to be like half dystopian. But basically he embeds an operating system, or like it says operating system right here, but I thought it was like an AI thing. And he basically just like falls in love with it, and then they like both fall in love with each other. And it's weird. I didn't like it. I get it's supposed to be different and interesting. Like, we can go to one of these reviews. I agree with this one, because he does do stuff with the robot in his brain. What does this even mean? Like, if the future is aesthetically pleasing, isn't this aesthetically pleasing if it fails the human race? Okay, yes. The color grading is very good. Like, it's literally just like ASMR girlfriend roleplay. It's kind of weird. Baby Driver. Oh, and I gave it a 3.5. Baby Driver. This is a good movie. This is a fun movie. It's not trying to be something. This guy listens to music, and he's kind of forced to be a getaway driver as a way of repaying this guy for like saving him, I think. And then he has to like do this heist that he knows is gonna fall apart and all this stuff. And then he like falls in love with this girl, and he's like trying to get out of like this lifestyle. Pretty basic movie, but it's alright. Passengers. I used to love this movie. I used to love this movie so much, and I rewatched it, and it was so bad. This movie was terrible. Why can't you see that I'm a nice guy movie? Yeah, it was very flat, and it wasn't like, it was, yeah. Basically, they're on this spaceship going to a different planet in the future, and Chris Pratt is woken up early because of a ship malfunction, and he like then has to figure out and try to fix the ship so like the ship doesn't crash. And then he gets lonely, wakes up this girl, and then they get mad and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's really basic, and I really didn't like it after I watched it, but it's okay. Airplane. Airplane. This is like one of the stupidest comedies ever. Yeah, an ex-fighter pilot forced to take over the controls of an airliner when the flight crew succumbs to food poisoning. It's like the most like, it's just kind of weird. It's not weird, it's funnily weird. It's like there's some like random stuff. He's like, "Don't call me Charlie." They say that over and over again, and there's a bunch of like those repeating jokes, which I think is cool. Soul, one of the best Pixar movies, if not the best. For me, it's in between Ratatouille and this one, which I'll talk about later. But basically, it follows Joe Gardner, who fell in love with jazz at a young age, but he's not really making it doing jazz or anything. Oh my gosh, my notes are just... He's not really making it doing jazz or anything. But then he gets a call from one of his old students, because he's a middle school band teacher, and to do a audition with a successful jazz saxophonist at something called the Half Note Club. But then he dies. He falls, well, kind of. He's running through the street, and then he falls into a sewage drain. And then he has like an out-of-body experience, and his soul is separated from his body, and he's transported to the U seminar. I just read that directly to it because I forgot what it was called. But it's basically an area where like you find yourself before you're born, like what you're gonna be good at or stuff like that. And he has to enlist the help from other souls in training, like 22, a soul who's been spent eons in the U seminar in order to get back to Earth. I thought it has some comedic elements, which I think is great. The ending is amazing, and it's like it's kind of gut wrenching. It didn't make me cry, but it was sad. We're skipping Borat. Yeah, I gave it a 2.5. I don't care, but we're skipping it. Asteroid City. This was one of the first. No, it wasn't. Why did I say that? I gave it 3. It just doesn't. It didn't succumb to my expectations. I thought it was going to be way better than it was, but it was not. It was just. Sorry. Just fixing my hair. It's just. Cinematography was good, but I just feel like the storyline was a little. And it felt like Wes Anderson was trying to be Wes Anderson and not trying to be himself. Okay, there we go. We're back. tries to teach the family, like the really spoiled family lesson, because they realize that they're like that. I'm not gonna spoil it. Never mind. Okay. Next one, Dune Part 2 and 1. I rated them differently. What the fuck? I think that was my phone. So sorry about that. This is a stupid Netflix movie with Jenna Ortega. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. With Jenna Ortega. I have the movie. They're just glazing the artist her, which isn't a problem. I bet she makes good music. I've never really listened to it, but I think it's weird for a movie. And the whole concept is that these parents used to be fun, but now they're not. So then they decided just being dumb movie parents. They decide they're like, for the next 24 hours, we're just gonna say yes to everything they ever could say. They're like, there's a budget, and the ramifications can't last over 24 hours. So it can't be like, sort of the budget, like you can't buy me a car. You can't do that. And you can't be like, I don't know, something that like lasts longer. Like, clean my room for the rest of the year. Like, I don't know, it's something random, but yeah, it's something that like this little annoying kid would say. He pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. Science party, that's what happens. It's a really stupid movie. What did it have average on here? 2.3. Jennifer Garner is always so good. My mother rolls in. Okay, I'm not finishing the review. We keep it family friendly on this channel. Okay. Murder by Death. I just have fond memories with this movie. It's underrated in my opinion. It's like, in my opinion, it's underrated. Actually, we're gonna edit this and we're gonna make it a 3. I have fond memories with it. I haven't seen it recently, but I thought it was funny when I was younger because it was like edgy and stuff like that. It's like it's supposed to be a rip-off of Clue. It's like dinner and a murder, and they try to solve the mystery of the death of Lionel Twain. It's like a random guy. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Ow, ow, ow. I hate my arm. I'm losing circulation. I'm gonna have to sit up. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Wait, let me check my angle. No, too much light. I don't want to be able to see me that well. And my hair looked bad. Anyway. So he's a Fantastic Mr. Fox is based off the Roald Dahl book, where Mr. Fox is bored with his life and he decides that he's gonna steal from the like big bad 3 farmers that live around him. And then the farmers get tired of this and they decide to like get revenge. And it's just like they lead on this whole like wild goose chase. But it's really well done. It's like I think it's really well. It's Wes Anderson. Another Wes Anderson movie. The Grand Budapest Hotel. Great movie. I really liked it. It's basically, oh my gosh, that's a long synopsis, but I think I can summarize it. This guy is like a it's about the story of this hotel, and this guy who like is the manager of the hotel, he gets all he like schmoozes the old ladies there who are gonna die soon so he can get that inheritance money, and he's a little lobby boy. Airlines. Don't need to brag or anything, but it's on like every single airline. Like if you go on like the entertainment thing, it's on all the airlines. I don't know why I'm telling you that. It doesn't matter. Howl's Moving Castle. Oh my gosh, I love this movie. I love the score. I like the everything. I think it's great. I need to sit up. My back's starting to hurt. But I think it's a great movie. The score's good. Everything makes sense. It's nice and linear. Oh yeah, it's Studio Ghibli. I love Studio Ghibli. But yeah, the score's great. Joe Hishinagi does a great job with it. Or Hisaishi, or however you pronounce it. Ocean's 11. Another movie I just have fond memories with. It's about how in 24 hours they're going to just rob a bunch of casinos. Of three casinos. And he wants to win over George Clooney wants to win over his ex-wife Tess, who's now dating the owner of the Bellagio. Anyway, Bullet Train. Bullet Train. I always have to check if I'm accidentally muting my mic, because like my lip is kind of touching it sometimes. Basically, it's about these assassins, and there's a bunch of assassins all on one train, and they all want to get one suitcase because they all have bounties against each other. Yeah. Unlucky assassin Ladybug is determined to do his job peacefully after one too many gigs gone off the rails. I see what they did there. Fate, however, may have other plans, as Ladybug's latest mission puts him on a collision course with lethal adversaries from around the globe, all with connected yet conflicting objectives on the world's fastest train. It's a great movie. My friend rated it lower than I did, but I still like it, and I think you should watch it. All these movies, except Yes Day, you should probably watch. Like, I would say that these are all quality movies. About time. This movie's fire. Basically, this guy can time travel, and he falls in love with this girl. And it's like, he can change what happens in his relationship so it goes positively. But it's like, is life worth changing, or is it imperfection that makes life worth living? That's the concept of the movie. I'm going quicker now. We're moving a little quicker. Yeah, you're just like appreciating life. That's the concept of the movie La La Land. Great movie. It's got Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is a cutie. This is one of the highest rated movies on Letterboxd. It didn't win an Oscar. It almost did. They're like, she opened up the envelope and she said, the winner is La La Land. Oh wait, Shape of Water. Man, ain't no one watched Shape of Water, bro. I'm sorry. That makes me so mad. Yeah, see, like, but this cured my depression and brought it back full force this man 2 hours. Yeah, the ending's definitely not what a lot of people are expecting. But basically, I'm guessing a lot of you already know this one. But Mia wants to be an actress, and this guy, Sebastian, wants to be a jazz musician. And he plays at like cocktail parties and boring stuff, playing Christmas music, not playing what he wants to play to try to scrap together the money. And she's like, can't really do much. She's working at a coffee shop, and it's the concept of what's more important: your dream, like pursuing what you want to do, or being who you want to be with. And yeah, because the rat was fixing the soup for him. And it's just the story that good art can come from anywhere, and we shouldn't have a preconceived notion about what art should be. Okay, moving on. 3 left. It's a Wonderful Life. Great Christmas movie. Same person made My Man Godfrey. I love it. I always watch it with my parents every year. And it's basically, I'm just going to read you the synopsis. A holiday favorite for generations, George Bailey has spent his entire life giving to the people of Bedford Falls. All that prevents a rich, skinflint Mr. Potter from taking over the entire town is Mr. George's modest building and loan company. But on Christmas Eve, the business's $8,000 is lost and troubles begin. And it's basically, I'm going to do a little bit of spoiling because this is a really random movie and I bet people won't watch it. He tries to kill himself. Like, he looks over the bridge and he's about to jump, and then an angel appears, and the angel takes him throughout his life, and he would see what would happen if he never existed. And it is shocking to me every time. Wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, movies that made me cry. I haven't done that yet. About Time made me cry. That's not the one on here. I watched The Wind Rises. That's a Studio Ghibli movie. I'll just look it up on here. And that's a great movie. It was so beautiful, and the animations were amazing. Oh shoot. And it was gut wrenching, but it was beautiful. A lifelong love of flight inspires Japanese aviation hero. No, I'm not pronouncing that. Whose storied career includes the creation of the AKM World War II fighter plane. Basically, he falls in love with this girl over the summer. And yeah, that's the story. I'm not gonna spoil this one. It's I am spoiling it. She gets tuberculosis. Which now you can probably guess the ending. Anyway, moving on. Whiplash. Basically, Miles Teller, this guy right here, he wants to be a jazz drummer more than anything. He goes to conservatory for it and everything. And he wants perfection. He needs it so bad. He doesn't want anything other than perfection. He breaks up with his girlfriend because he thinks that she's stopping him from being great and all of this stuff. And then this guy is pushing him. Basically, he ends up growing resentful for this guy, and it ends up kind of ruining his career. But it's fine because he's happy that it was ruined. Interstellar. This is a great movie. The adventures of a group of explorers who make use of a newly discovered wormhole to surpass the limitations of human space travel and conquer the vast distances in an interstellar voyage. That is a terrible synopsis. Matthew McConaughey. The world's falling apart. There's a dust bowl. No crops are growing. Everyone's dying. And basically what they're forced to do is they need to find a cure for this. So they have to go out into space. There's no wormhole, and then they go to a couple different planets. And it's all about what's simultaneously what happened in the past can change the future, in his daughter's younger years and things like that. It's an amazing movie. this is video number 2. I'm actually kind of surprised on how well received the other video. Someone just randomly texted me asking to buy skateboarding bearings. Bro, you don't even skate. I mean, I don't skate anymore, but like damn. I mean, I guess I'll sell them. What was I gonna? Oh, I was gonna go to YouTube, and I was gonna go to my YouTube channel. But like, we got way more views than I thought we would have. I'm not gonna lie. How many views are we at right now? We're at 72 views. That is bonkers to me. I'm trying not to talk too loud. That is insane. Thank you guys so much. I don't know how many likes we're at, but I don't even care, dude. 72 views. That's crazy. 6 likes, 1 comment, and that 1 comment's me. But it doesn't matter because I got 1 comment. 7 subs. Insane, guys. Thank you so much. I know it's only like 72, but I honestly could care less. This is insane. That think about 72 unique people have seen a video of just me talking about music that I enjoy. That's insane to me. Like, that is absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so much. What's another thing? Also, sorry about my hair looking crazy. I was on a plane all day, and that plane air sucks. So, okay, I gotta breathe out. And then, yeah, 72 views is insane. Next thing, what do you guys want to see next? Because I have some ideas, but it's up to you guys, honestly. Leave some comments. I know you're not going to, but it's all good. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, it's all good. I don't even know what I'm gonna do next. I bought one of those little like pop filter things, and I got headphones that are wired because I only have AirPods, and like my mic has a spot so I can hear myself, but I can't hear myself right now. So whenever I like test like the gain on my mic, I have to just like record a really short video and then check it back and then record a really short video, and it's pretty strenuous. So yeah. So I got like filters, like the little like pop filter thing. So that's gonna be fire. I'm excited. But this is like the channel's like going faster than I thought it would. Like, I know it's only, wait, how many subs was it again? 7 subs, but that's still pretty insane to me. Yeah, so you guys talk about my movie opinions in the comment section. Maybe you guys are big Yes Day people, and maybe other people are cool, not like those Yes Day folk. So just comment, like what you're thinking about my takes. I don't really have any like hot takes or anything. Like, those are all pretty like TikTok movie things. Oh, I did watch The Notebook recently. That movie is like a 3. Actually, we're gonna do it right now. Hold on. Let's go on Letterboxd. Now we'll make one for The Notebook real quick. The movie actually sucked. Like, not because it's like a girl movie, but like I just don't like it. We'll give it a 3. Oh wait, I need a reviewer log. It's a 3. Save. It's just a big love story, but I just didn't enjoy it. The ending was too predictable, and like, I don't know why she's like, oh, it's for true love, blah blah blah. You shouldn't cheat on your husband, bro. Like, it's glorifying cheating. Whatever. It's just a movie. It only a movie. That's a True Good reference. 6.